All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Riding solo. I'm your host, Dion, and today's topic is the best top 5 super bikes for advanced riders. We're gonna start from the least to the best, and with that being said, we'll go ahead and get right into it. At number 5, we got the Honda CBR RRR SP, right? So that's got the triple R's on there, so it's got a little bit more premium options, more horsepower. The bike's making like 214 horsepower, right? The Honda CBR 1000 RRR SP is the track bike. So pretty much it's the track ready, kind of like the ZX10RR. Every manufacturer have their track ready bikes, right? And the reason why this is number 5 is not because it's not a good bike. It's just really, if you're a advanced level rider and this bike is making a lot of horsepower and you can take this bike to the track and compete with all the top tier guys, I think the bike is around $28,000 or so. So if you're looking at that bike, that's pretty much premium coin. But like I said, if you're an advanced rider, that's definitely one of the ones you're gonna want, right? It's a Japanese bike, and the reliability is gonna be there a lot more than some of the rest of them. So with that being said, the Honda is really, top tier in its class. A lot of the other bikes, the reason why I said number 5 is because the other bikes are just substantially better and more. It takes more skill level to ride. Let me just say that. Yeah, that's the reason. It takes more skill to ride the rest of the bikes. The Honda, the RRR, is just one of the easier ones to ride as an advanced rider, but still you need a lot of skill to be able to pilot this bike. With that being said, number 4, we're gonna go with the BMW M1000 RR, right? So the M1000 is pretty much BMW's race bike, right? That bike's making like 205 horsepower, anywhere from 205 to 208 horsepower, right? This bike is a legit race bike, guys. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. And I would only recommend that bike to an advanced rider with a premium budget, because that bike's really expensive. It's got the huge winglets, a lot of carbon on there, so a lot of the stuff that makes the bike light and a lot of advanced track day riders want. So I definitely recommend that bike, because the M1000 is just innovation at its best, and on top of that, it still has all the creature comforts, which is crazy, man. But like I said, that's number 4 on that list for advanced riders. All the guys that are really good, they want the top and best bikes, and that's definitely one of them. And on top of that, it's just very easy to ride as well. So it's like the top level and easy to ride. With that being said, we have number 3, and that is I would like to say the Aprilia, right? So the Aprilia RS V4 1100 factory. That bike is making 220 horsepower, guys. So that bike is the fastest production super bike to date. I mean, Ducati just released that new V4R today, which still is making like 200 and I want to say it's like 239 horsepower. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but maybe 2. Yeah, I don't know. I saw it today really quick. So, but yeah, the RSV4 Factory 1100 is making the most power out of all of them. Like I said, Ducati just released a new one today, the new V4R. So I think that's producing more horsepower with the race setup on there. But the RSV4 Factor, they pretty much, Aprilia pretty much threw the kitchen sink at that bike. I'm still in second, I didn't realize it. They pretty much threw the kitchen sink at that bike and gave it everything. Every tech, man, the bike is very aerodynamic with the new winglets and everything. The new aggressive ergonomics. And like I say, that bike is so customizable. You can pretty much go in there and adjust the bike how you want it. And like I say, it takes real power for something that light, real skill for something that light with that much power to be able to pilot that. So that bike is not for amateurs. And like I say, the bike is very premium and it costs a whole lot. I would hate for somebody to spend that much money on that bike and drop it or crash it or something like that. Yeah, the Aprilia is an amazing bike. And also, with that being said, we'll go to number 2 on that list, and that's the Ducati V4R. The reason why it's not number 1 is because the other one is just a crazy bike. It's absolutely crazy. But the V4R is gonna be making a whole lot of power. It's the most probably racy in the group. It's the most track ready. It's the closest thing you're gonna get to an actual world superbike, MotoGP bike for the road. Ducati is very aggressive bike. It's got a high seat height, a lot higher than the other competition. So with that being said, if you are an advanced level rider and you want to compete with the top guys for the top speed, the Ducati has the top speed, guys. It's gonna be fast in a straight line than most. It's gonna be a whole lot lighter than most. So with that being said, Ducati performance is like I've never seen before. It's just so racy, guys. But like I said, with that Ducati name, you're gonna pay that Ducati premium. These Ducati bikes prices are like just, man, it's so crazy, bro. Like as much as people's cars, man. It's just ridiculous. I don't know how some of these guys afford these bikes, but definitely if you want that status symbol, of owning the V4R, that's the one to get. And as a advanced rider, you want the best, and I feel like Ducati is one of the best out there, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people have certain issues with Ducati, far as just like how much it costs to keep the maintenance up, or reliability and all these issues people be having. I've never owned a Ducati. I can't really speak on it, but this is what I hear. Eventually, I'm sure I'll buy a Ducati one day because I'm gonna start collecting them. But that's number 2 on that list, guys. If you're an advanced rider, that's the one you want, that Ducati V4R. Number 1 on the list, guys, is absolutely sick. It is the Kawasaki H2R, guys. Now, you have to really know what you're doing, guys, if you buying this bike, if you're an advanced rider. I would only recommend this bike to advanced riders, to people that's probably been riding for 5 years and up, guys. This Kawasaki H2R makes 310 horsepower, anywhere from 310 and with the Ram Air to 326 horsepower, guys. That's a lot of power, guys. So if you're buying this H2R, you definitely have to be an expert or know what you're doing. I see a lot of these guys on YouTube and Instagram with these bikes that probably shouldn't have them. They just pretty much got them for show, to show off, but the H2 is like the supercharger wine. It's just, unmatched, next level. So, and then it's affordable. It's cheaper than all the other bikes, which I don't know how the hell they do that, guys. I don't know how that bike is cheaper than some of the rest of them. But that's it for this video, guys. That's my top 5 best bikes for advanced riders, best super bikes for advanced riders. Thanks for tuning into the channel, Riding Solo. I'm your host, Dion. See you in the next video, guys.